Speaking of phone interviews, should we get into our Tell Me Something?
So down. The first one is a comment, not a voicemail. Hey, Mateus Osorno. Mateus, I hope I'm doing you justice. Really like your show. Congrats from Chile. Wow, shout out Chile. I don't know how many times that's going to happen in the history of this pod, but a shout out from Chile is
We should
fantastic.
celebrate it while we have it.
Let's do a live show in Chile. Okay. By the way, what advice can you give me to deal with an issue of not finding a partner in all of my 29 years, despite having a nice job, not getting in trouble, and working on my shape? Mateus, you're looking at one, brother. Don't feel bad. Here's what's crazy to me. People are always like, I'm single. I'm the single one. Brother, you just told me you got a great job. You got money to go travel. You're working on your shape, which means you got a banging bod. Hit the streets. Argentina's close to you. Brazil's close to you.
God, you just go downhill so fast, Wes. You're doing so good. What do you mean hit the streets?
I don't mean like being like a horn dog. I mean, go live your life and then it's going to come to you, you know? Like, I think people who are like, who feel like they need to be dating someone, you're gonna settle, Mateus.
Yeah.
And I don't want that for you. I want you to live your best life, which already sounds like you've got the ingredients, you know? Someone's gonna come when you're not looking, Mateus.
Okay, I agree with all that. And another thing is, I think it's so important to date yourself and like not be like, keep filling your cup up, because you have the rest of your life to be worried about someone else. Like, this is your only time to like do what you want and only be worried about you. Like, guys, think about that. Do you ever think about that? That like you have the next like 60 years to be worrying about husband, wife, or kids, or all of that. Where like, this is a time where you should be filling up your own cup.
Yeah, I will say, Mateus, also, I think like, at least for me, my parents' age, they were like, at least in like the 80s, 90s. Yeah, it was pretty typical, right? Like school, education, marriage, job, kids. Like there was a clear pattern. I don't think it's as strict as it used to be. I got a lot of single friends, Mateus, and I'm 30, just one fresh year ahead of you. The clock's not over. You're a very young cat. Keep rocking it.
Dude, yeah.
You know,
you're fine.
happen.
I wonder, what is the culture in Chile? Is it kind of like...
Great question, Soph. Kev, can we get you for that one? Let's ask Chat, what is dating culture, or what are dating traditions in Chile?
Yeah, dating traditions.
Chat, tell me about...
Like, is it more traditional?
In Chile. Let's see. Ooh, okay. They blend Latin American romance, Catholic cultural values, and a growing modern globalized dating culture.
Modernized. You have to, yeah, Mateus, you're good. 29 is child's play. Give yourself a little time and you're going to crush.
Everyone says your 30s are your best years. So like,
yep,
fine.
I've heard that a bunch too.
You're fine. I like
keep
that
working
one.
on that banging bod you got.
And keep making money.
Yeah. I want to know his job. Probably a Chilean lawyer. Whoa. That's nice. Maybe he works in tourism, has to like make Machu Picchu seem less cool because Machu Picchu is in Peru, right above him, and maybe he's working on getting people down to the Patagonias. Oh,
dude, Wes, keep rolling, man. Gosh, my little mapster, so good.
Mapster, it's your boy. You know, I won the geography bee in 5th grade.
Now, why would I know that?
I don't know. You were probably there. Were you voting for me? That's not how it worked. Anyways,
yeah. Next.
Mateus, I love you.
Yeah. Good luck.
Here we go.
Hi, Sophie. It's Marilyn, one of your fans. I just watch your games on TV. But what I wanted to know, I was always real tall in my grade school. And I was just wondering, were you the tallest kid in your class always? Or not? Whatever. I just felt real awkward when I was the tallest kid in the class. But the other question I had was, what kind of things did you play at recess? Did you play baseball with the boys? What kind of things did you play outside with, when you were in elementary school? That's all I wanted to know. Thank you. Bye.
What a sweet woman.
Okay, well, first of all, Marilyn, you seem like a freaking saint. Like, she just seems so sweet. Your voice.
So sweet.
I know, I'd want to give her a hug, but thank you for supporting us. And me, I guess. I was always pretty much the taller girl. We had some tall boys in my grade, but like all the girls I pretty much towered over. There's another girl named Katie, and she was super tall too. So like, she's one of my good friends, but I think my parents and like my family just gave me confidence to be tall. And so I embraced it. So I loved it. And I know that that's not always the story for a lot of people. This is really sad. I actually hear a lot of tall girls and some boys, they get bullied for being tall when they're younger. And I'm like, that's so sad. And so thankfully I was not like that. But I think our parents always told us like that is going to be your biggest superpower is like your height and your strength and all that. And now I'm playing in the WNBA. So I guess I just like leaned into being confident in that. So sorry, Marilyn, that your experience was maybe not like that. But when it comes to my recess fun, we played actually a lot of kickball, a lot of tetherball, a lot of basketball, tag, soccer. We had a fun recess growing up. So, but I remember like tetherball was a huge thing back then.
Did you go to CCS?
Yeah.
I went to public school and we could do whatever we wanted.
Dude, but did you guys have like the tether balls?
We had tetherball. I think tetherball was always like on the cusp of being banned because people were just like getting absolutely smoked. But we played basketball most days. Sometimes if I got bored, I would go play Foursquare.
Oh,
but
Foursquare.
It was always Zach Hamilton and Rion Tapia against me and Kyle Tawnies.
Did you guys
we would
win?
always just like Zach and Rion would win like 4 days of the week. And then Kyle and I we would sneak one in, but they were taller and Zach was good at threes and Kyle and I just kind of like were more chemistry based.
Dude, I forgot about Foursquare. We used to play a shit ton of Foursquare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, Marilyn, that's a really good question.
Yeah, that is.
I love that.
Hey, Sophie. Hey, Wacky Steve. All the way from back there. Fuck KU as well, because fuck them. So I have a question. What do you think I should do? So a few years ago, I lent my father $4,000 to start a business. His business venture, right? Keep in mind, my father had just come back into my life not too long ago, and he said he wants to start a business. Anyway, come to find out, years later, well, this year, that apparently he's been a loan shark. So now the person he lent the money to doesn't want to pay him back. So what I'm trying to ask is like, should I sue my dad for the $4,000? Because he kind of betrayed my trust. I can see why freaking he was out of my life for all this time. But I'm like, dude, that's my $4,000. He keeps saying like, I'll get you back. But I don't know. Like I was going to give him to the end of the year to give me back my $4,000. But should I start looking into lawyers or something? I don't know. I clearly have daddy issues. So, yeah. Let me know what you think I should do. Anyway, love you guys. And where's the merch? We want merch now.
I used to think that podcasts, when they would have people call in, I thought the questions were like fake when they were like so insane. That is bonky. My biggest question is, what was your relationship like with your dad prior to this? Is it like one thing he did where you're kind of like, what the fuck? Or like, has he always been kind of sketchy? I guess if you didn't know he was like a loan shark, that's also scary.
What's a loan shark?
Like someone who gives out money, I think, to bookies.
Oh,
Kev, can we Google
shark?
Kev, can we look up the pure definition of loan shark?
I'm on it, guys. So, a loan shark, let's see. Someone or a group who lends money at extremely high interest rates, often illegally, and he uses intimidation, threats, or violence to collect payments.
Okay, so it's like, okay.
So,
it's like illegal, like non-traditional ways of like loaning money and then like kind of being an asshole about it. But like, that's how the mob made all their money throughout
I've always
history.
wanted to be a mobster, side note, but I think that I would have to agree with the fuck KU part, so I'll give him that.
Right.
I would agree with maybe his dad needs the $4,000, but like, what's that relationship like? If like,
yeah,
how bad do you need the $4,000?
Yeah, we I don't want to say this on air because this would be crazy. Should I not say it? I don't want your dad to get like beat up because like people are after him. You know, if the $4,000 that you gave him is like keeping him safe, then that's better for him. But the big question you asked was, do you sue your dad?
I don't think you should do that.
I don't think you do it either because I think it sounds like he might be in some muddy waters.
I say just stay weird. Yeah, stay clear of those waters. And maybe if you don't really need the $4,000 too bad right now, then just hold off on it.
But don't, that's tough. If your dad thinks maybe he can take advantage of you like that because he's your dad, maybe we start now setting the standard that like, Dad, you're not going to do that shit to me moving forward. Like, don't invite him to
stop giving Dad the money because he can't handle it.
Don't invite him to Thanksgiving. Obviously, you're going to invite him to Christmas, but let's not invite him to Thanksgiving this year. That's in like 2 months. Make him feel it. And like, then be like, hey, Christmas, you know why you weren't at Thanksgiving? And hopefully he starts to kind of like, you know, that was a crazy call. Good luck with that though.
Be safe.
Chiefs are, they're home underdogs this weekend. If your dad needs some locks,
get up West.
I'm not even a betting guy. I'm not even a sports betting guy. I just wanted to help his dad.